Hello and welcome to Beyond the Dashboard, your guide to understanding the world of key performance indicators. I'm your host, Steve Taylor, and each episode will be demystifying a new KPI, diving deep into its significance, debunking myths, and offering actionable steps for improvement. Whether you're leading a small or large MSP, or maybe just a brilliant technician looking to level up your business management skills, this is the place for you. So sit back, tune in, and get ready to go beyond the surface, beyond the complexity, and truly understand what lies beyond the dashboard. My guest today is Natalie Marinelli, Marketing Manager for Comet Backup. Natalie has over a decade of experience in technology marketing, including time at an MSP in San Luis Obispo, California. Without further ado, take it away, Natalie.
The number one marketing KPI I would put before all others is not what you would think. If you Google marketing KPIs, this one isn't even included on many of those lists. What we're talking about today is the number of customer reviews. So the place you should be getting your customer reviews is on Google reviews. You know, when you bring up a Google map, your business is on there. You want those 5-star reviews. Also, maybe your Facebook business profile is a great place to get reviews. Those are the two main ones I would go after as an MSP. Anywhere else you think is relevant that you want your business to be discovered that offers a review functionality. I don't know if your local town has a Chamber of Commerce, and on the Chamber of Commerce, you get 5-star reviews. I'd go after that as well. But really narrow in on one or a couple of those platforms and try to get as many reviews as possible.
I would also consider asking all of your clients to leave you a recommendation on LinkedIn, because chances are prospects, as you set meetings and appointments with them, they're going to go check you out on LinkedIn and see what's your work history and everything else that you've got on there. So if you've got some recommendations from clients, that'll go a long way.
Yeah, that's a fantastic call, Steve. So let's say here are 3 main places you want to be getting reviews are Google, Facebook, LinkedIn. There you go. Go after those 3 main channels and you've got a really solid base here. The reason you want these reviews is because, first of all, word of mouth is your number one way to get business, new referrals. This is kind of like a proxy for that. So this is marketing in its purest form. Advertising can't pay for this kind of attention that you will get because that's what people really want to know. They want to know the honest truth about your business. Can they trust you? The way that these algorithms work is that they work off of both recency and quantity. So you need to be doing an ongoing push, not just a one-off campaign. You can also repurpose these reviews and use them as testimonials on your website, your sales one-pagers. Get the most bang for your buck out of this effort. So you don't want to just leave them on Google. You want to take them and use them across your marketing assets. What matters the most to win at these algorithms is both recency and quantity. So you need to be doing an ongoing effort, not just a one-off push. This needs to be a quarterly campaign that you run with your account managers, your help desk, etc. A great way to collect these reviews is to give your help desk team a template to send out and ask for a review as a final action before you close a ticket where you have a satisfied customer. Or you can use your marketing manager or your account managers to run a quarterly review campaign where you use your CRM, your email database to email out all your customers and ask for reviews several times throughout the year, even if it's just annually. If you have a customer newsletter, I'd also put this as a bulletin at the bottom, maybe once a month. Really key here, some tips and tricks. Have a blacklist of customers who are currently unhappy with you and don't ask them for a review. Not all reviews are created equal. We're trying to game the system here a little bit. And customers are going to fall on and off that list constantly. So just because you blacklisted someone who their server went down, and even though maybe you did everything right, they're just not in a great place with how they feel about their IT experience.
Something you can do to help yourself is maybe you don't know how a customer's feeling. So, for example, you might use a CSAT or NPS type of tracking software. Some that you've heard of might be SimpleSat, Customer Thermometer, SmileBack, Crewhoo. So I'm not saying you have to go out and get a specific one, but go out and sign up for one of these CSAT NPS platforms so that way you can send out surveys to your customers. Put a survey on the bottom of every ticket. Smiley face, frowny face. Which one are you? Send out an NPS, which is a Net Promoter Score, once every quarter or once every 6 months. If they give you a 9 or a 10, would you refer me to somebody else, or how happy are you, or whatever? If they give you a 9 or a 10, that means they're thrilled with you, and then you should have them be redirected to like a Google review page. So was it a 9 or a 10? Yes, good. Leave me some comments, and then have a little button that sends them to Google reviews, LinkedIn, Yelp, wherever you want reviews at. A lot of those platforms have all of that built in too.
Yeah, 100%. Filter those reviews before they go out. So that's a different KPI that you're talking about there. Your Net Promoter Score is a perfect filter for this before you even ask people to give you a customer review, ask for that 5-star review. You also can incentivize reviews. This is something, maybe it's a widely held secret, but usually what you do is you offer people a gift card. Industry standard is between $5 and $25. So, a $20 Amazon gift card goes a long way towards asking for 15 minutes of someone's time to give you that review. And while that might feel like, do I really need to pay someone to give me a review? And the answer is, think about the fact that you pay for your Google ads, you pay for all these other marketing efforts. That's actually a really cheap amount of money to spend to get a really effective return on investment.
I would go to this chiropractor in town, and they do everything. So it's chiropractic, physical therapy, massage, all of that, right? One of the things that they would do is on the front desk, they had a sign and it said, leave us a review on Facebook, Yelp, Google, and they had a few other places listed. And for each of the reviews you leave, they'll give you a free 30-minute massage. So yes, it sort of costs them something, but what they're doing is they're incentivizing you with something that they already offer. They're not giving me a Starbucks gift card or $5, or they're giving me one of their services, which it's a win-win. Who doesn't want a massage, right? And then when I get that massage, I'm going to go, wow, that was fantastic. I want to schedule another. It worked.
Yeah, maybe the lesson here is that you don't even have to offer, say, an Amazon or a Starbucks gift card. Maybe it's leave us a review in exchange for some sort of extra service that you provide, an extra check-in, something they would normally have to pay you for. You throw them for free. That's a great idea, Steve.
And I wish I knew what the equivalent to get a free massage for a review for MSPs, because I think if we knew that, we'd all be making a lot of money, right?
Yeah, maybe it's as simple as a rebate. You're paying an annual baseline fee, get a certain percentage knocked off your bill next month. I mean, you have to kind of work it out, what makes sense, or get $50 off your base plan every time you leave us a review or something. Yeah, because those reviews are gold. The other way you could do it is if you're just like, oh, I don't know, this doesn't feel like it's for me. You could do it from a charitable angle. Right now, we're running a seasonal campaign where we're saying, maybe I don't want to peg this as a certain time of year. So
no, it's okay. I don't think there's a problem with it being a seasonal campaign, because charitable donations are frequently done at tax season and at the end of the year when people realize they have a bunch of money they need to get rid of.
Oh, I didn't think about doing it at tax season. That's a really good idea. Yeah. So in the past, I've run Christmas campaigns where we will incentivize a review for a charity donation. So we say, if you leave us a review, we'll donate $25 to Girls Who Code, or maybe it's a local charity in your community that you're strongly affiliated with or have a real connection with. So that can be another great way to go.
Now, customer reviews are great, but is there a way for us to do employee reviews?
So this is really key. So on the one hand, you're trying to get new business in. But on the other hand, you have to kind of think about your business also runs on employees, and there's just a certain amount of churn, right? There's just a certain amount of people leaving and people coming. And so you also need to think of one of your marketing audiences, if you will, is also trying to gain new talent, new employees. So the number one platform for this is Glassdoor. If you haven't been on there, you're probably one of those lucky people who hasn't been looking for a job in the last decade or two, but you really want to have a strong reputation on Glassdoor. This is the platform where if someone is looking for a job, they're going to find out, is this a company I want to work for? Do they have a good culture? So you want your employees to be going on there and saying, yeah, this is a great place to work. I've gotten so much learning and development. My career has grown a lot here. I'm really happy. I like the coffee, whatever it is. It doesn't need to be all that serious, but you want some 5-star or high-star reviews on Glassdoor as well. So number one takeaway here, if you do nothing else, is simply ask for that review. No matter how you do it, when you do it, where you do it. Ask. Just ask.
Thanks so much for your time and insights, Natalie. I really appreciate you being my guest and educating my followers. We've all been there. The phone rings, your largest client is on the line, totally panicked. Their CEO spilled coffee all over her laptop and it's completely dead. Everything she needed for her investor presentation tomorrow was on that laptop. There's nothing more heart-stopping than losing business-critical data. Whether you get hit with ransomware, hardware failure, or human error, data loss can be a business-ending event. Backups are your final stand when a threat penetrates your layers of defense. That's where Comet Backup comes in. Comet is a secure, reliable backup solution designed specifically for MSPs. Protect computers, servers, virtual environments, emails, and databases. You choose where the data is stored. Backup to local on-prem storage or any of the leading cloud providers to slash your storage costs. Comet grows with your business with scalable per-device pricing. Test drive Comet Backup with a 30-day free trial. Get $50 free credit when you sign up with the promo code ROCKETMSP. Start running backups in 15 minutes or less at cometbackup.com. Comet Backup, the backup solution that MSPs trust.